Okay. So let's start with this. Oh, wait, is yes? Okay. Let's start with this. Start the quiz. Okay. Which
Each of the following default settings are incorrect. Encryption is not enabled. Yeah, by default is not enabled. So it's not this one. No, not this one.
Okay.
Versioning is enabled. This is not default. So I think D.
Versioning. Yeah, version. No, this.
And then I think we just encryption is not enabled. Yeah, this is fine.
No.
Transfer accelerator. Yeah. Transfer accelerator is enabled. 1 second, 1 second.
Yeah.
Transfer accelerator is enabled. It is not a default. I know.
By default.
No, accelerator is not default. Yes. Yeah. So can you go back? Can you go back to the question?
Yeah.
It should be B and D because there is no packet policy. They are asking for the incorrect things. No packet policy exists. This is correct. So we need to remove C. So it should be B and D. Because it's asking for the B. Yeah, right. I believe so.
Okay, let's see the answer.
No.
Oh, we are right. So what is the transfer acceleration? I don't know about this.
This one is like using CloudFront. So you don't have access to CloudFront, but it's managed by AWS. So what happened here? When you enable transfer accelerator, you will use CloudFront on behind the scene. So when you transfer the data, let's say your packet is in US East 1 and you are, let's say in, for example, let's say in other country, let's say in country in Europe, for example, in, let's say in Dublin, and you are trying to transfer the data to your S3 packet very fast. So when you enable transfer accelerator, the data will transfer it first to the nearest POP to Dublin. Let's say there is a POP in Dublin, CloudFront POP. And then from that CloudFront POP, it will use AWS networking and transfer it to the S3 in Northern Virginia, for example.
Oh, I see.
This is transfer accelerator. There is one site. Let me just find this to
I see.
Transfer S3.
Yeah, you're right. So I can see that enable fast easy secure transfer file. Oh, okay, I see. Okay.
Yes.
I'm clear with this. All right.
Yeah, you can use this. You can use this link to test the transfer accelerator speed. If you open this tool, you will see, for example, if you direct upload the file to, for example, to US East 1, you will see the upload speed, and also you can see the upload speed if you use the transfer accelerator. This tool gives you like a test speed.
Awesome. Let me take a note on this. This is the area that I didn't know about. S3. Okay, let's go next.
Let me close this tool because it start testing.
Awesome. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Which is the following that you can configure about S3 console? So configure upload. So
which the following you configure in S3 console. You can configure the first one, server access login.
You can
do all of 1 second. You cannot configure client side and you cannot configure the last one. Yeah, should be A and B. Okay,
let's see. Yes, we are right again. Awesome. Start this. So let's go 3. You have created S3.
Version is not enabled. You are located in Asia and deleted an object in the S3 packet using AWS CLI. What might happen when you try to list the object in this packet? The object is still there. The object might still be there or deleted, depend on whether the deletion is finished. But I'm not sure if C, It's B or C for me. One of them. I'm not sure. B or C.
Let me break it down. Then you are creating an S3 bucket on US East region, then default configuration. Versioning is not enabled. You are located.
Yeah, because there is read after write consistency in S3. But I believe they have changed it. I believe now it's when you delete, it's deleted directly.
Yeah.
Before there is this notion of read after write consistency. So you might start a write because delete is a write in S3. You might start a write, but when you read, you might see the folder. This is before. This is my understanding. But I believe they have changed it to strong consistency. I believe so, but I'm not sure.
Is it opt-in or by default it's a strong consistency?
No, before it was read after write consistency. So you can see the object even after you delete it. But now I know there is strong consistency. They have added this, but I'm not sure if it is the default one. You can search put S3 read after write consistency.
Yeah, and one more thing, Jane, about versioning is once you enable versioning, even if you delete, it will mark as deleted and it will keep that version. That's why versioning is there in that quiz to confuse you.
Yeah, this one it's in December 2020. I see strong read after write. I believe they have changed it. So after you delete it, it should be deleted.
Oh, let me see.
Okay, but
yeah, you can see here Amazon. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, what I'm saying is any new feature, I think as per them, it's 6 months after that it will appear in exam. So not sure. Anyways, we will see.
Yes.
Yeah, because now it's supporting strong. We can see that here from documentation. So it's changed it. Now it's using strong consistency. So if you delete it, you will not see it. But I'm not sure if the exam is updated. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're right. Now they support strong consistency. Okay. I have to
check delete operation.
Okay, so let's show the answer. Oh, object is deleted, so they
update.
Yeah,
So the exam is updated here. The question here is updated. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Oh, yes, you're right. They refer to also read upper right consistency. So so S3 offers strong read after write consistency now in all regions.
Yes.
Is incorrect. Okay. Awesome. Let's go to the next one. Your organization is planning upload large number of files.
These files need to be immediately available for download across different geographical regions right after the upload is complete. And I think this is the fourth one. S3 is not suitable for immediate download because new S3 provide event here. No, this one, the first one is not correct. EFS, and not this one. EFS is I believe that the fourth one. S3 is suitable for immediate download because IWS provides strong read after write. Yes.
Okay, you're right. Strong read after write, new object is. Hang on, let me read. It's too fast. Let me read again. Okay, so once it uploads, then the file will immediately available to download for all regions. Okay. So once it writes, so strong read after write, that means once it writes, it will be consistent in all regions, right?
Yeah,
yes,
strong read.
yes. So this is again recent change. I mean the blog you say. Previously it was not like that. If you write it, it was delayed. I mean,
yes, you might see the object and you might not see the object.
Yes, that was the previous case.
Yes, now it's changed.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Yeah, solution.
Your organization is building application on-prem, but would like to keep the storage in AWS. Object file must be only accessible via the application, as there are relational and access related logical built in the application, but as an exception, administrator should access the object via file directly, API by bypassing the application. What should you provide? Yeah, they can use file gateway, and the customer build solution using S3. Yeah, one of these two.
Okay, let's show the answer. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, because file gateway, it's like a solution that provide SMB access and the NFS access. So if the application can read the data via SMB share or NFS share, you can see here file share. And so the application can put the data in that file gateway, and then file gateway will sync the data to S3. Yeah, you can see here NFS client. The file gateway supports also SMB client. You can use SMB share.
I see. Okay, hang on. Let me note this down. Oh, I cannot exit the full page. Okay, so let me note our file gateway. So let me just note down some of the keywords that we reviewed today, so that we can go back in the next session for this. Okay, so we learned about file gateway today, and also strong root. Right. Okay, then we have S3. So next time I'll try to find another quiz, then we can review this before we move on the new object, a new topic, and I'll also announce to the channel on the services that we're gonna do the quiz on, so that everyone can read the content beforehand. So I think, how do you guys feel about this way of conduct the session? Do you guys find it helpful? Then we can maybe move forward next week on this way.
Sorry, to me it looks good. I mean, because we are, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'll do next week. I'll pick a service on here. For example, let me see. So for example, if we can pick a practice tab.
And maybe, we can again convey which service we are going to pick in advance, so that we come prepared.
Yes.
I mean, that will again help us, right?
Yes. Yes. So I'll aim for each session we do 25 questions. So for example, next week we can do like elastic EFS, Elastic File System, API Gateway. Then you guys can read it at home. Then, like in the session, then we start to do the quiz. Then we will note down the keyword that important, so you guys can review again. I think it will be more benefit for everyone. All right, let's keep doing this. And next week I'll announce the topic and also the resource to study. Let me see. Okay, let's do the next one. Okay, this one. Let me know if, it's still not moving. Okay, here. We have green.
You have created the private S3 packet in US-East1 default configuration. You have uploaded for your document that need to be shared with a group of people for limited time. So for this one, they can use number C, because they can use C, because when you generate a presigned URL, you need to add the expiration time. So you it can be up to 7 days, I believe. So this is limited time. So I choose this number C because of this word. You need to give them a limited period access. So when you generate pre-signed URL, you can, for example, specify 1 day and then give them the URL. After 1 day, if they try to access the S3 packet, they will get access denied.
Yeah, same.
Let's see.
Go with
Oh,
this.
you're right. So this is the concepts that related to share object signature URL. So let's give me a moment to read on this. So we have
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there is a, whenever there is a limited time something, it's always, I mean, it always reflects to this pre-signed URLs.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they can use this if they have AWS CLI installed, they can use this command. They can use this, which is AWS S3 pre-sign, and then here the S3 packets. Let's put packets. Let's put packet name, and then you can change it, and then here object, and then let me just get this one expires dash in, and then they can put the number. It should be in second. For example, this command that I shared, it should be AWS. This one change it. They change it to was. So this one means that I share this object with another guys for 300 seconds, which is 5 minutes. Let me just correct this command. Not correct. Should be AWS.
oh.
Should be this one. That's change it to was. It's AWS space S3 space pre-sign. Should be pre-signed. I don't know why it's changing.
I think it's autocorrect. That's the magic.
Yeah, this one is correcting me, trying to connect me. I don't need to correct me. I know this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to do it. It's
No, I think I understand. Plus, we have the record, so everyone can take a look at it. And
yeah, this one. The last command is the correct one, the last one. But I forget the time. This time I forget the time, expire time.
yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
It's okay, I think.
Yeah, it's not going. Yeah, I copy it from the link.
Yes. So okay.
It should be in one line. That's
Yeah.
AWS S3
Oh.
sign and then space this one. Yeah, this is the S3 packet. Yeah, should be like this.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, which one is the right? Okay, only for put, that's not true.
So first one is sure. So concurrent consistency, I haven't gone through this. This is something new to me. I think this is recently updated.
Let me put it.
Concurrent consistency and all those things.
I think concurrent.
Because so far S3 didn't supported that locking and all those things, right? Because
Consistency, I think that means they can do it in parallel. Let me double check. I know it has in the data brick, but let's see what it means in history.
Strong consistency, okay.
Okay, concurrent, right?
So concurrent, right? If those are different bucket, it should not be an issue.
Oh, here,
But
maybe it means a parallel request. So that what in the data brick they do, but concurrent, right? Maybe.
Yeah, this is 8 years ago. I'm not sure if we will get the correct answer because they have changed.
I see. Okay, let's do the guess and let's see what this is. So for put,
yeah, it should be update to single key or
I
atomic.
think they also.
Atomic. What
yes,
is T? Any E? I
Any
think
that
E
is
is
initiated.
that is initiated following the result of successful code.
I think D also should be correct. I'm not sure. D. For D, I think it's correct.
D. Okay, let's try D.
Yeah, D.
Follow is initiate, follow the receipt of successfully put. Okay, let's show the answer and see. Oh, we are right. So let's see this.
Partially.
Yeah. Let's mark the review for this and show the answer. Okay.
So first is incorrect.
Yes, the first one is incorrect. So it's 3, 4, 5. 3 and 4 and 5. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, object locking is not supported.
Let's see. So the reason C is correct is does not support object locking for concurrency.
So object locking won't be supported on S3 because it's again a distributed store and there's, I mean,
yes.
So AWS will never ever support that locking on those objects.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Okay. So here. Okay.
And again, the updates to single key are atomic, so that should be the always true.
Yes.
Otherwise, it might create inconsistencies on S3 side. So that's the rationale behind opting for this.
I see. Okay. Let's go next. UI design.
You start. You expect this packet to immediately receive over 400 requests. 400 requests.
So, I mean, what's the rationale of giving here put and delete? Because I think static is only get, right? It won't be put and delete.
So for put and delete, S3 supports up to 3,500. 3,000 for 500 for put and delete, and for get 5,500. So Amazon S3 will automatically manage performance at this scale. Yeah, because 400 it's like something very. I think the first one should be fine because they have only 400 requests. It's not that big. 400 requests comparing to 5,500 and 3,500.
But they ask for optimal performance. So what could you do to optimize it? I think.
So Jen, previously it was a restriction to actually prefix those keys names. But I think recently they have removed that, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, let's try this. Oh, you are right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because see, it support 3,500 for put post delete and 5,000 for get. So 400 it's 400 it's like nothing.
Oh,
400 it's very small.
Yes, you're right. 3,500. Okay, because when I do yes, sorry.
Can we also read the lower one? There are no limits.
Okay.
number of prefixes in the bucket. It is simple to increase read and write performance exponentially.
Yes.
10 prefixes, so prefixes is still there, right?
Yeah, because this numbers are per
per
prefix. You can see 3000 request per prefix or 5000 get request per prefix. So if you want to scale the number, just create multiple prefixes. If, for example, you have you want to achieve, let's say 10,000 or 100,000 requests per second, you need to divide this number by the request rate, and then you can find the number of prefix that you need to create.
Yeah, I mean, I thought prefix was removed, but anyways, it's there. So
No,
you need to take care of.
Yeah, it's still, yes.
So,
Yeah, it's remove because for the question it's only 400, so we don't need to create prefixes.
Yeah, for this question we did not, but we obviously we want more throughput, then we need to use prefixes for when we design our buckets.
Yes, correct.
So prefixes is a must when we want high throughput.
Yes,
that's something we need to consider whenever we design our buckets for the application.
Correct. Yes,
and all objects should not be in a same bucket, else it will hamper throughput. That's how you will conclude this.
yes. This is three, not this one. You need to add for this 3,500. This is only for put, delete, and post.
Oh, yes.
So you need to specify this. Yeah, you can copy these things.
Those are write operations, and read is 5,500.
Yes, and you need to add per prefix. This one is per prefix, 3,500 request per prefix. Yeah, per prefix.
So if I put get,
No, not get. Put post. Get it's 10. Get is 5,500.
Okay, I'll.
It's 5,500.
Oh, 5,500.
Yeah. Also, this one also per prefix. This number.
So let's do next. You have.
First one is not correct. So A, it's not correct. A, it's not the issue. PPC endpoint only support data transfer going out up to 5. No. That gateway only support data transfer going up to 5. Use EBS. EC2 designed to work best.
5 GB is the limit, and we should use multipart to upload larger files.
Yeah,
and
5 GB.
We should not.
For S3, the limit is 5 GB, not 5 GB.
No. When you upload the object, there's a limit on how much you can upload in single request. So I think that limit is 5 GB.
Yeah, this is for multi-part. Yes.
It will fail, and you should opt for multi-part.
Yes.
And one more thing is, again, this 5 GB is too much to be frank. Ideally, you should use multi-part whenever you have larger objects.
Yeah, yes. So A is the correct one.
Okay.
A, not C. A.
Because that's where people do mistakes, and it will cost you a lot whenever you do this.
Can you explain again why this is the answer?
Yeah, sure. So, so whenever you upload a large file to S3, there is on a single object, there's a restriction from AWS side that is of 5 GB. Okay, so
Mhm.
you cannot upload a single object greater than 5 GB in single request. That's AWS restriction, but as per this, best practices, whenever you have large objects, you should use multi-part upload. Now the advantage of wait a second.
Mhm. Awesome. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so what I was saying is whenever you have large objects, you should use multi-part because that will give you advantage of you can basically retry the failed parts and your whole of upload it's you can say if you have say for 4 GB object, right? So you can divide into say 20 parts, right? And out of those 20, if 5 fails, you can retry that 5 parts.
Mhm.
And uh, good thing is then you will so the time to upload, right? So your throughput will increase. First of all, you will be able to utilize whatever bandwidth you have by doing parallel uploads, and time will be reduced. And again, your what do you say, failure handling will be efficient in that case, because you are only uploading the failure parts. You are not again uploading the 4 GB object from the scratch. You are only uploading the whatever failed parts are, you are retrying that.
Let's see. So let's go to this one.
So let me see if there's again multi-part. So the normal guideline is if you have object size of 100 MB or something, you should then greater than that, you should opt for multi-part. Again, it depends on your case to it varies case to case from where you are uploading, but that's how it should be.
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
I think A should be one of the reason, and I think maybe C.
See.
Packet policy. Packet has a deny policy. EC2 role not whitelisted in the policy statement with below. 1 second for C. Packet has a deny policy. EC2 role not whitelisted in the policy statement.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, this is the pre-signed URL expired. If the pre-signed URL expired, the user will get access denied. They will not be able to use it. And if the packet has a deny policy, so if there is a deny policy, no one will access unless you add a condition in the deny statement to allow
see.
Choose two options. So option B should be option B. Enable VPC flow log in the region where the
No.
S3 packet exists.
Server access log. There won't be any server access log.
Sorry?
There won't be any server access log, I think.
Yeah, server
So
access.
there will be S3 access log, right? Not
Yeah,
server
S3,
access
yeah,
log.
yeah, the name is S3 server access log.
Okay.
Yeah, S3 server access login. Enable cloud tray login using option object. I don't know this. Enable CloudWatch. No, CloudWatch will not help. Maybe A, maybe C. I don't know.
Okay, let's
Crowd
see.
trail also won't help. How much?
Yeah, yeah, I think A, not C.
Yeah,
Okay.
it won't help.
Yeah, so
Oh,
C.
it's C. Okay.
I didn't know this option in cloud today.
Use option. Okay, let's
Options,
go
options.
on.
Using cloud say option object. I don't know this one, option object
Okay.
in cloud today.
So let me get the link for you guys.
Use cloud trade with Amazon S3 server access log.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we are good with this. Let me move on to the next one. Are you guys all right with this question?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the pillar on cost optimization.
Application that can upload 100,000 image every day. The application expects a sudden increase. Budget and looking for a cost-effective solution. As an architect, you are approaching S3 switch their requirements. What is information will you gather to make a decision? Yeah, the first one. Gather information on total size to properly design prefix namespace. No. Gather information on total size to provision storage on S3. No. Gather information. I think A and D. D, not B. D. Yes. Yeah, because if for the first one, why we need to understand the frequency of access, so we can change the storage class, because in S3 there is multiple storage class. There is the standard frequent access, intelligent steering. So, and the cost change. So if we know that we don't access this data for a long time, we can move it from we can move it to a cheapest storage class. This is why we need to check the storage class.
Right.
And also for the request, if it isn't upload, the request is free because its data come from internet. But if it isn't download, we need to also know what is the number of the request that we are getting in during peak time.
I see. All right. So thank you so much. So I think that's it for today. So in the next session, we will continue on the S3. I'll go through some of the points that we had here, like just briefly 10 minutes to review on the definition and the and some of the information here. And then we will go next to finish the S3 quiz in the next time. Resume later. Okay, so so in the next topic, let's pick the topic for the next class also. So what would you guys like to do for the next class besides S3? You guys want to do the Lambda? Oh, Lambda is a little bit long. How about EBS? Would it be good?
Yes, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Or we can cover UFS, so at least we will complete
EFS.
storage part.
Yes.
S3 is storage, EFS is also storage, so we can continue on storage and
Yes.
let's
So
complete the storage part.
yes. So yes, storage. So our updates on this. So this is our plan for this week is 8/8 and let me see. Next week I'll have a session with my mentor. So could we shift it on the 14th at the same time? So at 7 p.m. at the same time on the 14th.
For me, should be fine. For
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good for me.
Okay. Bata, are you all right with that? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Let me check on the channel then. But let's do that. It's only happened once a month. So in the 22nd, we will resume the normal time. Only once a month I have to shift it so that I can meet my mentor. So let's plan the next class on the 14th. I will announce it on the channel and we will go through with S3 and EFS.
Sure.
All right. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.